This week's edition of Touched by Magnus is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as we reach the end of January and we start beginning the new month, you may, some people may start getting headaches as they're either trying to gather up all those tax forms to get everything started because those W-2s should be arriving, or maybe they're just dehydrated, and if it's the latter, the best way to fight that is using that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. Spots only available in stores. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone wise on this islander. This is KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Tuesday night, so it's time for the weekly Skyrim serial. And tonight we are doing two new things. Well, the first thing was, while we were waiting for things to start, I got to ban a spammer. So evidently, I must be getting notice if the spammers are coming into my channel. So took care of that. And the other thing is, we are starting a new story. Last week we finished the story of Bevseth the Glass Lass, and now we're going to start a new story, one called Touched by Magnus. We're going to be playing an orc by the name of Yalmarch. He is at one of the strongholds, and he really doesn't quite fit in. Really doesn't fit your normal stereotype that you think of for the orcs and all that. And, well, we'll find out more about him as we get the story started, and that's where we're going to begin here tonight. Thank you for with us. Thank you over the past few days to One DJ Dark Angel, Taggy UK, and Gabby Catface, all in the past few days, or in one case a few hours ago, have followed us here. Thank you for the follow that. We appreciate any follows, any subs that we can get here along the way. Hopefully you're enjoying this, either catching us live here on Twitch, catching us on VOD on Twitch, or catching us uploaded on YouTube. One way or the other, we hope you enjoy the show here. We're going to go ahead and, without any further ado, because we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get this thing started. This is our character. We're going to be starting with here, and we are starting at Dushnik Yal, Orc Stronghold. But we'll let we'll let our character tell his own story. My name is Yagmal Galash. Yes, I'm an orc. Pretty obvious. Here in the stronghold. My father's the chief of the stronghold. He sits over there, presiding over everything. My mother's standing. He's strong, bold, arrogant, like any other orc chief. But this isn't the life. You can see I'm small. I'm not a big man, a big, strong fighter. My skills lie elsewhere. Like my mother's, I'm not a forge wife, or the alchemy wife, or the wife in leading the mines. Stands there at his side. But she has the powers of a mage. And the others don't know it, but she does. And I've inherited those as powers as well, which are not appreciated here. So, for me, it's time to leave my uncle, my step-parents, my mother and father, time for me to move on. Taking everything I have with me, and I'm leaving. I've been out of the stronghold a time or two before. Nothing new, nothing different. Been out a few times, more than my fair share of times. I've even been to the city of Markoth a few times. But he's set up right. Spells are my specialty. And I can hold my own. I have an older brother who's also left the stronghold. Neither of us fit in. He's, well, believe it or not, is a bard. That's skilled in either fighting prowess or in the magical circles. Instead, he left to go to the Bard's College. Don't know where he's running off to. Not as if I rightly care. He's late being where he needs to go. Right now, my trip is twofold. One, I tend to go to Solitude to see if my brother is still there at the college there that they have for bards. Otherwise, from there, plans, quite simply, if he's there, catch up with him. If he's not, find out where he's gone, if I could see him again, and then from there, tend to go to Winterhold. I believe I've heard from others that there's a school for magic there. Don't get much word of the outside world here there in the stronghold, so I do not know if it's there for sure, but I've heard rumors, stories. What's this? Look like I'm welcome here. I may not be strong, but I do know how to swing a hatchet. Attack me for no reason. I want to go to Winterhold. Learn more. Build my skills. Learn more spells. And perhaps go back to the stronghold. And perhaps when it's time, you've not even started to lose. Don't attack an orc without reason. That silly forsworn. I do not fear them. I have no need to. I know I'm better than them, if I need to be. I'm not even seeking a fight out here. I'm just on my way. Needless to say, because I am not the most skilled fighter with a sword or a shield or a bow, the rest ignore me, cast a blind eye towards me. If I wasn't the chief's son, they probably would kick me out or kill me or something. But there are some perks to having your father be the chief of the strong. But they no longer have to deal with me. They no longer have to worry about me keeping up, about me pulling my own. Time has come for me to leave, and leave I have. Let us go to solitude. Reunite with my brother, see what he's doing, and move from there.
Hey, hey you, ignorant dog. Give me your stuff, or I'll roast you alive.
That has to be the worst hold-up line I've ever heard.
You dare? You don't try to mock a powerful wizard. You must be a big fool to do that.
Well, I don't see a big, powerful wizard here. I see someone holding a knife acting like she wants to be a wizard. Would that be you?
I meant me. I am the powerful wizard, you blind, ignorant buffoon.
And obviously, you clearly aren't a thief then.
I am not a thief. I mean, I am not just a thief, but a wizard thief. You should be scared.
I was just backing off now before somebody gets hurt.
Is that the best you can do? You sound like a screeching little worm.
Sorry? I do not have anything to give you.
Oh, are you sure? I mean, you seem to be carrying a lot of stuff for a miserable nut such as you.
I don't have anything that you would want, that is for sure.
We wasted our precious time speaking with you. We will mind you no more. Off you go. Bye-bye.
Are you with her? I've seen shakedown attempts before, but that was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Alright, back to the matters at hand. Got a false one ahead. Let's try to be careful. See if we can get by without creating a scene. I hate this heavy armor. However, I need it until I can find something more suited for what I want to do. That was close. Closer than I would have liked. My almost. Got past her. She almost didn't see me.
Huh?
But oh, hold up in there. Looks like they're not coming after me. So let us keep moving forward. Gather what I can along the way. Among other things, I'd like to learn some alchemy. It would be come in handy. Sure. I hear wolves. Alright. Let's be ready. I may not be as strong as my half-brothers. But I do know how to swing this axe. Only one I thought I heard a second. Maybe it saw me swing my axe and ran off in fear. Can only hope, anyway. Butterfly. For one of my half-brothers, those can be handy. Who are these two traveling?
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
Ah, your vigilance of Stendar?
Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Carset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed.
Excellent. I
Stendar
know that
be
you're
with
out
you.
there. I just stay with you all for a little bit. If you do not mind, of course. So, Trinomac. A bit more palatable than Malakath. One dead in the road. All of his stuff is still on him. Smells of a trap.
Are you prepared to die?
There's another one from behind.
That takes care of that.
Is that all of them? Poor soul's body. It's a decoy. Glad I had your help there, Vigilance. Alone, we might have been taken out. Best remember that for the future. Careful how I travel. There's be wolves up ahead. Slow and careful.
Someone do something!
Well, someone took care of it like you asked. I take it you chased off or killed the other one then. Good. Alright, let's make our way further to Solitude. Oh, those butterflies sometimes can make excellent potions. Go away there. Hope maybe I'll find someone who can do some trading with me in all this. Alright. That looks a little too convenient. Blocking the exit off or onto the bridge over water. Bridge over the top. Has bandit trap written all over it. Look at the way he's holding his knife.
Alright, that's far enough. You know how this works. Toll here is 100 gold.
I don't see any toll. What
Don't
toll?
play dumb with me. Pay up, and you walk right through. Refuse, and you'll never see the other side.
Just get out of my
Another
way.
chance. Get 'em, boys.
If you want me, come get me.
I've had enough of you.
For all your talk. Like so many, lots of talk, but no action. I'm sure the Vigilance will have fun with you when they get to you. I've got better things to do. For all of their threat. A few arrow shots, they didn't do a thing. Sometimes this armor comes in handy. Who's this? Are you okay? Yeah, you appear to need this much more than I do.
Yes, yes, thank you and all that. Good to see you.
Alright. Have a good day, adventure, and beware of the bandits around the bend there. Unless that's, of course, why you were injured in the first place. What's this? Horse. Female. Red guard. By the arrows. Ophthalma attack. another member of their group. More Falmer arrows. Must have an encampment here somewhere. Deep inside of a cave somewhere. Oh, the town up ahead here, it looks like. I've never been this far north before. Any of the hunting trips I did go on never came this far. I do not think this is Solitude yet. Solitude is the capital of the hold. Must be a small town nearby, conveniently located by that dragon-shaped bridge. Imperial soldiers everywhere. Or town's guard, one or the other. Still early enough in the evening, I think. Make it to Solitude. Fairly easy. According to science, it's up the road here. Should be able to find it. So those. A thousand. Self-righteous know-it-alls seem to think they should be in charge of everything. What have we here? Captured prisoner, it looks like. He's done something to break the law or break the code. I will not get in your way. I have other places to get to. That must be it up ahead. The signs. Original name. That place is called Dragon Bridge. Oh, original. And this up ahead must be Solitude. Okay, looks like the ship's down there. The main city appears to be this way. Hopefully they are not like some cities in some of the holds here in Skyrim that only let certain people in.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
So I'll end up like Rogvir, whoever Rogvir is. No idea who that could be or what he means by that, but I do not plan on causing any problems here. Just looking for my brother, that is all.
do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home.
Traitor!
Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us.
You should tell her that her uncle is
Appears to
scum
be
that
some
betrayed
sort
his
of
high king.
execution.
Traitor!
Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torik. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar.
challenged Torik. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such
Sounds
is our way. Such is
the way
the
of-
ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Our orc stronghold would do same thing.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Well, this they kill. Humans do not understand.
Some gate guard you are.
Tell me
That's
more. What
definitely
happened?
going in my part of the Edda.
Edda.
That's definitely going in my part of the Edda.
I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate.
See,
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
I should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
yeah, you Ultima always make things worse.
Not right now.
Rogvir, why did it have to be like this? It shouldn't have been like this.
Damn shame, Rogver. You're a good man.
He was a good man. Why did you kill him?
You know you can afford a septim or two.
So, somewhere here, this city, it's the Bard's College.
For a veteran, it's not much to ask.
That would be an alchemist. Store of some sort. Bakery. Probably clothes or maybe armor. Some sort of outdoor market, it looks like. But no bard school yet. Books. Be worth checking out later. This. Oh. Home of the Dead. Solitude Public Bathhouse. I'm not looking for a bath, I'm looking for a bard. This may be the place I'm looking for. You there.
Youngest bard at the Bard's College, at your service.
So what do you actually do around here?
I'm a bard from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. I'm glad I could help.
This is the Bard's College. I found it. So much for my half-brother saying that I couldn't track water in a stream. Must be the place.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
I'm looking
May
for.
song speed you along.
I'm looking for my brother. See him standing around anywhere. Could you help me?
Need something?
I'm looking for an orc. My brother, Lorbuck.
Hmm?
Have you heard of him or seen him here? Obviously not. How about you?
Oh, yes. I'm the Dean of History and scribe work when I can find some quiet time. I suppose I should return to my papers.
Fine.
Oh.
Seems to want to talk to me.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
Nobody seems to want to talk to me. Well, and see if I can find him anywhere. Here. Be down on the lower level. You're not talking. Fine. Maybe this cook here knows about him. Excuse me.
You found the Bard's College kitchen. Congratulations.
With the sarcasm dripping from your voice, I have a feeling you will not be of much help to me.
Meals are served to bards at designated times. Find an inn if you want to make requests.
Everybody is so helpful here. Talked to me earlier. What did you find? I'll go to the inn and come back later. I passed by one on the way here into town. Just because I'm an orc, or they just have nothing to say.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
What are you in need of, sir?
My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
Well, if your master has left you behind, why not just leave him?
Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos.
How would one find your master?
Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
So, why do you need him back if he's been gone for so long?
Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South. The holy flame flickers and dies. We need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences.
So, who is your master?
He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him. But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this.
I see. Think that man might be mad. Let us go to the inn. Ask around. Perhaps they have a bard playing there that I can get information from. It is late, and I could use some rest.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
Quiet.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
I'll take a room, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Thank you. A wood chopping block here inside the inn. Talk with her later. Find where my room is first. You'll lead the way, good sir.
Yes?
I believe I'm being shown my room.
Oh, if you insist.
I take it this will be my room. Well then. Good night, good sir. Alright.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Nothing else I need. Before going to sleep for the night, I talked with the bard downstairs. Turns out my brother was a classmate of hers at the Bard's College. They both have graduated. She stayed here, he moved on to other places. Where she does not know. Well then, that... I suppose we move on. She said he went to one of the inns here in Skyrim, but she doesn't know which one.
A coin or two for a veteran?
I will go on a hunch. It would not surprise me that he would go to Markoth. Be that close. If anything, just to rub it in for the rest of the stronghold's face. Yeah, he has that kind of a sense of humor. Alright, let us head back.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Perhaps you might be interested in some of the things I have just gathered.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you?
What might you have available?
Take a look.
First, let me unload with you some things I will not. That. Nor that, nor that, nor that. Nor these, nor these, nor these. I'll hang on to the shield for now. Not need that, nor that. That should fetch a good price. Which knife do I want to keep just in case? That hunting knife I think can do more damage with. Not care for a mace. All for a bow. I do not need the strong drink. Let's see what you might have. Ah, that robe would be nice, but I have nowhere near that amount of money. But thank you, good sir.
May your road lead you to warm sands. Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be
Might be safe if we take alternative means of travel.
Carriages to all the cities in Skyrim. Don't forget us.
I will not, especially if you take me where I need to go.
Where do you want to go?
Take me back to the Reach.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
I doubt that he's at Markarth. Take me to Old Heraldon. Would not surprise me if he was there.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You'll want to watch out for the Forsworn if you do any traveling around the Reach. Bloodthirsty bastards, them.
Yes, I have noticed that. Quite the nasty foe. Well, I checked at the Old Heraldon Inn, and he was not there. The last thing they would think of would be hiring an orc as a mage. There's a bard, no hunt, no. That's all intended, but they just didn't foresee orcs doing things like that. Their loss, I guess. Although, I can say my brother perhaps not that great of a singer, he was able to create many a story and many a rhyme. Some of them were even liked by those in the stronghold. By all, but at least by some. Hard to say how he might be taken. It's this. First, take care of you. Pelts, I might be able to make something. It's this. Staff, soul gem, various potions. By the looks, he holds a sword. He has the look of a mage. Except that power here. Power I can feel. Kneel. Let us move forward. Find my way to Winterhold. Perhaps they can train me the ways of magic, not like that puny wizard thief that I met north of Markarth. A real wizard, a real sorcerer. That is what I want. What I seek. Moving forward. I'm sure this road will take me there eventually. Hear wolves again. Are my ears just deceiving me? Evidently just deception. these things. We got an old wagon on its side. Some pots and pans. What the? I did not see that in the ground before. One laid out a trap. Around carefully. Traps laid out, yet no one seems to come to try to take advantage. That's his horse there. Let us keep moving. Quite the vast expanse out here. All of this will be new. I've never been this far to the east. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be accepted out here. I know we have strongholds all over the province of Skyrim. But do not always accept us well. Making our way through. Marking something. Some trail up that way. Must mean we're entering a new hold. Perhaps Whiterun. I've heard that is one of the ones out here to the east. Well, east of me, anyway. I hear wolves again. There they are. Let's keep moving. We'll be ready if they try to do something.
Come along, no more stops.
I see wolves up ahead.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire.
Just in connections. We have them in the strongholds. They have them out here as well. We may have something in common with the humans after all. Fired my spell too soon. Got its attention. See no others. Would appear we are safe. Let us keep moving. The rabbit wants to race. The rabbit might win with all this heavy armor on me. All things for possibly alchemy practice. Large city up ahead, it looks like. Large castle built up on that high hill. I think that confirms this might be Whiterun. Oh, so definitely higher here. They were around the stronghold. moving. I'm not sure how far it will take for me to get there. But I know it's to the east and to the north, so we'll go as far east as we can until we see road signs on the road. I'd better not take anything else. It might be part of someone's gardening. Yes, this would be Whiterun. Windhelm, Ivestead, Riverwood, Helgen, Falkreath, and Rorkstead behind. Yeah, so it to be a giant attacking. See if they need any help.
That takes care of that?
That helped.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother.
What is a shield, brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
So you are mercenaries, then? Interesting, but not something I would be interested in.
All right, then.
Brave, strong fighters. My father and stepmothers would love to meet with you all. Me, I'm not looking to fight. I will to defend, of course, but otherwise, I want to build up my skills in magic. Hunting Brew Meadery. Another signpost. This should be helpful. Dawnstar, Morthal, Winterhold. Winterhold this way. Excellent. Yes, I'm on the right path. Thanks to Trenimac and Magnus. Wolves. Another wolf. Those could come in handy. For alchemy. Interesting place. But I want to keep moving. I need to find this Winterhold. A skeever. Really tried to threaten me. You'll be roasted skeever tail before you even get near me. Alright. Let's keep moving. Thought I saw movement there in the grass that might be a wolf. Need to be ready just in case. They are there. If I keep going, perhaps they will ignore me. Another structure up ahead. A guard station, I hope. A new game here for sure. Should not leave me wanting for meals. I may not be the best hunter, but I can if I need to. Interesting tower setup.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road.
I'd say not. You really want to mess with me and orc? Just let me through so that you can live.
Huh. Tough talk for someone who's about to have their guts spilled. You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
As did you in going after me. Let's keep going. Bring another hold. Large bear. What's that? Perhaps East March. Is that what they call their Kutnyal, the Bear of Markov? I heard them refer to. I think so. The stuff I've heard about this civil war between the Empire and this rebellion led by this Ulfric Stormcloak. I'll need to be careful what I do from here on out in this area. At least I have this orcish armor instead of Legion armor like some of people I know do. It'd make it easier to transport my way through. But nonetheless, let's travel forward. Knight says when to hold this way. Not sure how close I am. We must be getting closer if there's more and more signposts announcing its location. At least one would think. Okay, what we have here. Is to be at least one to cheat. A little bit of everything.
There's someone there?
Bandits! Get the archer first. And down I go. Walked onto a bunch of bandits. Now, unfortunately, I think my last save was all the way back. Probably Old Heraldon. where I would have traveled to by coach. Four against one, even with an orc, are not great odds. What is this? You trace steps to where you nearly died. Where am I? Oh, this has got that mod set up where you lose your stuff. Which way am I going? Okay, I'm going the right way. Actually, I need to go this way. Need to find the bandits that robbed me. Either that or I just travel like this. I think I just went by an angry hag raven. Ooh, just missed me. Which means I think the only thing I have on me. Oh, I do have some things. Okay, here we go. I do have my staff of fireballs. And a mace. Let's see if we can get our stuff back. Bandits were over here somewhere. Okay, I must be going the right way. We'll see if we catch them or not. Maybe they're in that grotto. Where are they? Where did they go? Must be there because we didn't go to that grotto before. All my stuff. I found it. Who might you be? A thing.
You're trespassing here. You better clear out.
I'm just gathering my things back. want back my war axe.
You're trespassing here. You better clear out.
I will only be passing through. Now, back to the task at hand. Did that clear that out? Yes, it did. Okay. Good. Never done that with this mod before. I took it off on the last one because it kept interfering with the start, but seems to work with this one alright, so we'll keep on with our story. I have my things back. Now, keep on the journey, Winterhold. I lost a day tracking my stuff back. According to the signs, I still need to go this direction. Take that. I may have missed with that first firebolt, but I will get the hang of it. It will just take time and practice. I think I want this as well. Some new plants growing along the way. I think I've seen those red roots used before. And these berries. This flower. Gather a bunch of these, they might be valuable. Now let's move forward. Approaching snow. And the cold. Let's see what the signpost says. Where I need to go. Winterhold this way. Is have killed one of them. Maybe that'll scare them away. I got the goat. I don't think so, Wolf. Starting to get better with these as I go. Those berries look interesting and promising. Gather them as well. They appear to be plentiful. Stay back. That might be a bandit group. I do not want to take any chances. I was taken once by surprise. I will not be taken by surprise again. Yet another mill. They seem to have plenty of these around here. There's those others. They appear to be keeping their distance. It looks like they are no threat. This is good. Let us keep moving forward. I wonder what I will find in Winterhold. Will they be as cold to me as the people in Solitude were? Even let me into the college there. Guarantees that they'll accept me in even if I show up on the doorstep, but I must try. Let's find someone who can teach me how to be a mage. How to do more than just use this lucky staff that I now have. Might run Windhelm. Windhelm might have been that down that way, or it might have been Riften. Markarth, Solitude. Winterhold. This way. Yes, I'm in the right direction. And we are entering another hold. Well, lucky, perhaps. This is Winterhold. Sort of fortress up here. Although I've heard that many forts are actually overrun with bandits rather than with Imperial soldiers, although this region, maybe the Stormcloaks. Not see someone walking perimeter guard there, so keep on moving. No threats, or so would it appear. Let's keep moving. What's that? Skeletons! Wizards attacking me. Oh, I'm about to die. It's best I run. They are much too powerful for me. I must get out of here.
You think you stand a chance?
Why do you think I am leaving? These soldiers, maybe they'll help me. I think I'm safe now. They don't appear to be coming after me. Moving. That was close. Yeah, instead, death to the left. Alright, let's keep moving here. Hey, Ice Bunny, good to have you here. Sorry, I didn't see your messages there earlier. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far with our new character here. as we all headed to Whiterun. Or, excuse me, Winterhold. Another wolf. Oh, I do not have my magic staff on me. Kill that one. Burn you. Missed. But this didn't. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the look, Ice Bunny. Alright, now. That building in the distance. That be part of Winterhold. Perhaps I'm almost there. What else here on the road? He's staring off at something. I wonder what. A large sea, perhaps. A wrecked ship. Sort of encampment. Perhaps hunters. Or worse. Let's keep going. I think my destination is close. Having to move boxes, huh? Getting ready for a move, or just moving them around to try to find things or to clear space. Let's keep moving. I hear more wolves, but I'm also approaching a town. Perhaps this is Winterhold. Looks like it's seen better days. Keep hearing what sounds like explosions. Or what they are. Oh, the windows that are getting installed, yeah. Be the last of these I picked for a while. This must be Winterhold.
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's-forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Some sort of spat there. I wonder if that's it. It has to be. Is this the place? Have I found it?
Welcome to the College of Winterhold. I am Feralda, one of the senior wizards here. I trust you found your journey to Winterhold not entirely unpleasant. Now, I must advise you that if your only purpose in being here is to complain, you would be far better off speaking with the Jarl of Winterhold. If, however, you seek something more, I will be happy to assist you.
Why would I want to complain about this college?
It is no great secret that we have been unjustly blamed for a great many things over the years. The good people of Skyrim, on occasion, would rather pass judgment than attempt
I gotcha,
understanding
nice bunny.
of what we do here. Thus, we must take certain precautions in order to secure our safety.
I see. So why are you out here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
May I enter and join the college?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
Okay, we got six choices here. Which one do we want to do? Let's roll a die on this one. Power, fire, and ice, not necessarily destruction. Summon creatures, perhaps. Manipulate the energies of the body. Alter the forces of reality, fabric of reality. Bend the will of those around me. Unravel the mysteries of a theory. So which one is it going to be? Actually, he's probably interested in all of those. We'll roll a 2. Summon creatures from the plains of oblivion. Always been a dream of mine.
I see. That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Certainly. Tell me what you would like me to do, and I will take your test.
Excellent. The Flame Atronach is a vital companion for anyone relying on conjuration. Summoning one here would certainly show your skill.
I would love to do that, but unfortunately that is not a spell that I know.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Greetings. Welcome to the College of Winterhold.
So, is there any way... What is going to be the best way for me? Because I do not know the spell for summoning flame atronach.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. No matter what, the college will endure.
Alright, because sometimes she will sell you spells and all that, but evidently she doesn't want to sell that one. Let's see. First, let's see if we can get some training.
There's nothing more I can teach you.
Okay. Alright, let's level up here. Increase our magicka, first off. And since she wants to sell us that spell, let's go conjuration here.
See you around.
I need to find someone who could sell me that spell. Maybe. They sell spell books here. It's going to be interesting. This is the first time I've never been able to go straight in with either a spell already equipped or without her selling one to me. Interesting. There you are.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
What do you have for sale?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Fishing maps and a book about King Edward. Nothing that I need. You would think, being that close to a college, she would have those kind of things. Well, let us come in here and warm up a bit. Then we can figure what we want to do. I may have to go back to one of the other cities.
inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
A mage, perhaps.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nellikar. Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Perhaps you can teach me.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
Are you with the college?
No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time and returned to stay here at the inn.
Why stay here at the inn and not at the college?
I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
Do you have any spells for sale?
Take a look.
Alright, let's see if we can Etronach Mark. Let's see if we can find Flame Atronach. He's got it. That is exactly the one I need. Thank you, sir.
All right, then.
Quickly learn. Thank you. Now, let's go back. We will favorite that spell. See if we can, now that we know how to do it, let's see if I can cast it for her.
No matter what, the college will endure. There's nothing more I can teach you.
May I enter the
If
college?
you pass the test, then yes.
I'll take the test.
Excellent. Yes, you were going to demonstrate your ability, were you not?
I can do that.
I look forward to it.
Let me try here.
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated.
I did it. There it is. I did it.
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
I was actually able to do it. Look at it. Atronach. I could have used that on my way here for protection. Lead the way. Madame Feralda. I believe that's the proper term. Wizardress Feralda. Announcing that a new student is arriving. It's gone. It served its purpose. Oh, looks like this bridge seen better days. There we go. Over the worst part. Why are we stopping? Is that it?
No matter what, the college will endure.
Who is Mirabelle Irvine?
She's the master wizard here. Archmage Arin may be in charge, but Mirabelle runs the place. You do well to remember that.
person behind the person. Can you tell me more about the College of Winterhold?
We are the only group left in Skyrim dedicated to the study of the arcane. There are others who study, to be sure, but they do so in private and often in secret.
I see. Any advice you can give me about destruction magic? I use it some, but I would love to learn more.
Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire.
I see. Are you able to trade me in
I can
such?
teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Alright, I don't want to spend all my money at once, but now she can. I will
Mirabelle
keep
will
that
be
in
there.
mind. So I go on inside. Here. College of Winterhold. Hall of Acumen, Hall of the Elements, Hall of Diligence, Hall of Countenance, Hall of Attainment. Alright, I must find this Maribel Irvine. Would that be you? Definitely not. But who that is must be someone important.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to
Balmore?
understand the reasoning behind
Yeah.
the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
That must be Miss Irvine.
Welcome to the college.
I was told to come and see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Yes. Show me around, please. I want to learn all about this place.
Wonderful. Please follow
What's
me
happening
and
on the
don't
17th,
wander
Ice Bunny? Is that when they're
The
putting the
College of
windows in?
Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that.
Understood.
While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Understood. I'm finally here. Must do my best to present myself well for Miss Irvine and the other Madame Irvine and the others. Some sort of message board. We will check that out later.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Understood. Tolfdir Alteration. Apprentice, Unlit Apprentice, Ancano Thalmor Advisor, Jago Apprentice, Nilkar Apprentice. But I thought he was not. He said he did not live here anymore. Second floor, Enthia Erudite, Neria Erudite. Okay. I will not be rude and barge in first. I will let you lead the way.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Yes, I will follow you there. Let me get in my robes then first. Robes of Conjuration, because that's the one I did. College boots. We'll take the gauntlets off for now. We're going to go full mage here. It actually feels good to have that armor off. This was Nelikar's old quarters. Better catch up.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Yes, madame. I will look at those later. Must not be late for my first class.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
I will, thank you.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
If I may ask, what will be expected of me here?
There are no expectations. This college is a place to study and practice magic freely. Hopefully any discoveries made in your pursuits will be shared with the members of the college first. That way we all benefit.
Where might I learn new spells?
Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Beralda can teach destruction spells and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration, one of the best in Tamriel and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic. And finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with. She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic.
I see, thank you. I'd best head inside. This must be the hall. The classes. His class has not started yet. Will introduce myself to some of these others.
Welcome.
Oh.
We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, The first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what
They
any of
seem
this is
very
about.
eager to
Why not
learn,
give us a
as
chance to show
am
you
I.
what we do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Probably learn something useful and practical to start.
Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward.
Hey,
and
Crit
we'll see if
Witch.
you can successfully use
Glad
it
to have you here
spells.
tonight.
All right? Would you
We're
mind
starting a new
giving me
character.
demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I do not know any ward spells.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to
I want to disarm that axe for now.
with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
I've never used wards before. Can you tell me more about them?
The key to wards is that they take time to charge. Not long, but you can't start casting with a fireball coming at you. Also, if your ward isn't negated by an incoming spell, it will recharge itself after a moment or two. Just be careful. Casting wards requires constant concentration, and you can easily find yourself drained of your magica reserves.
What spells could I learn from you in alteration?
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
That would be a handy one to get. Stone flesh, even better. Thank you, Master Tolfdir.
Take care now.
I just love this one. Let's look around. Oh, yes. Well, appears to be perhaps a Magnus.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Be some sort of viewer. Sounds like someone is practicing. Whoa! A lower level I was not aware of. Place for practicing. Well then. I suppose. Be good for me to practice what I've learned so far. That protects me. That brings the Atronach. That gives me protection. Of course, this gives me the power of flames. What else is this down here? It's somebody's quarters. Interesting set of all sorts of potions. These gratis potions will be restocked twice a week. They intended for use during practice. Do not hold them for yourselves. Understood. This appears to be a place to make such potions. Fascinating.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Enchanting, you say? Is there anything that I could help you with?
I need some more supplies. Can you help out with that?
What might you need?
I'm running low on grand soul gems. Bring me another 7 of them, if you can.
I will try to find them for you, sir.
All right, then.
I will keep my eye out. Firebolt defense training. Well, that would be a good chance for me to practice my ward. I need more magicka. This is going to make things interesting. Now, let us practice our ward. It works very well, in fact. Ice spike defense works against ice. What is this? Lightning. And it defends against that as well. That will come in handy. Spectral sparring partner. Interesting. And now just places to practice magic in general. Interesting.
Yes.
being friendly. All of the Archmage, Arcanium. I would like to see this Arcanium. Yeah, it's voice I'm playing around with for I may make alterations as we go, trying to be orc but not too stereotypical orc in this game. Quite the place. Well, I see why I've been accepted. Orc, not unlike myself.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
I see you take your work very seriously.
Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era.
Thank you,
Mages need
Critwitch.
to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
Understood. Quite an impressive library you have here.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
Excellent. Is there any research that I might be able to help you with, sir?
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Certainly, sir.
Until next time.
Thank you. Let's look around this Arcanium. See what it looks like. That took me outside. That's not quite what I wanted. That probably goes outside as well, so let us go upstairs. To the ceiling. Nothing but books. All this here. Study. Good evening,
you are
sir.
relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
No, we have not, sir. Today is my first day.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Understood, sir. Is dangerous research a problem here?
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
I will do my best for that, sir. Archmage. this book here? Someone left their journal. My duty to document all living creatures in Skyrim, the long-lost unicorn has never been far from mine. It is said that long ago, the very last of its kind was sacrificed to her seed. However, rumors of sightings in Tamriel have surfaced in recent times. Indeed, while these claims echo mostly from taverns in the late hours, one can wonder at the validity of this claim. I've chronicled the habits of mud crabs and rabbits long enough. This old man is quite ready for something a little more interesting. Third of Second Seed, Fourth Era 201. I've spoken with several hunters who swear by their vines they have seen a unicorn during their travels. All have tried to approach it for a closer look or take it as a prize, but it has evaded them all. I continue my research with skepticism. If this is indeed true, how could this be? Was the last unicorn not truly the last, or some other force at work? 18th of Second Seed. While studying the mating habits of salmon, certainly enlightening, I have become quite obsessed with my pursuit of the elusive unicorn. I spoke with a hostler who said that during one of his horse taming expeditions, he too saw something that closely resembled the fabled unicorn, though he was unsure. Glad to have you here, Prax. I hope you can feel free to lurk away. He is a man of great integrity, so I took his word in good faith. I decided then to speak with Tolfdir at the College of Winterhold. Being a wise man with deep knowledge of such things, I hoped he might have some insight. I was correct in my assumption. According to Tolfdir, the Sijic Order have appeared from time to time throughout history to assist with situations they believe are extremely important. While he cannot personally say for certain, he believes they may have intervened after the last unicorn was sacrificed, transporting another through time in order to set right what they believe was wrongdoing. I am more motivated than ever to see this creature with my own two eyes. 24th of Second Seed. The last sighting of the unicorn was rumored to be in a dense forest area near Riften. As old as I am, an energy filled my bones that I haven't felt since I was a young. I hiked up the ridge to the mountains there and set up a very small camp. I was cautious not to set any fires and make much noise, lest I scare it away. After waiting 2 nights through this morning's early fog, I finally saw the majestic creature for the first time. I still cannot believe my own 2 eyes. It lingered long enough for me to see it clearly, its brilliant coat and distinct horns shimmering in the light. I watched its movements for nearly 30 minutes, enough time to draw a rough depiction for my library. This is absolutely the crowning achievement of my scholarly life. I decided to turn this information over to the College of Winterhold rather than publish it to the general population. I would like to ensure this creature remain protected. I believe they are the most capable of such task. Interesting. What was this other book I saw? A book about how to cast arrows telekinetically. I don't need such book. The place I could return this book. I believe I saw a place earlier. I did not wish to bother him. So much to learn about.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college.
But summoning undead is not frowned upon here.
sure know. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild, and were never enforced here. Necromancy, as any other type of magic, is a tool to be used. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it.
Are there many conjurers outside this college?
Not within society, no. Many who practice within the School of Conjuration do so on their own, secretly. Phalion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the college years ago.
Why did this Valiant leave your college?
He didn't like the Archmage. Hated dealing with him. Hated having to answer to him. Phalion said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. Arin found a note on his desk, and that was it. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem.
I see. Thank you, sir. It's late. I need rest. I need sleep. Ah, here's what I was looking for. Alright. I am not the only orc here. Which means I will not be as frowned upon as I have been outside of here. I might be able to learn and study along with others, rather than have to do it quietly by myself in the stronghold. It's too late to go to the Sarthal now. Best to go in the morning. To look around a few more places here first. What is this door to? Dulce's Cantina. Alchemy Instructor. Another scholar. Septimus Cygnus, another scholar. Harakel, a scholar. Lentula Spiritus, a scholar. Onuja, an erudite. Nancia, an erudite. There's that bell. Keep my distance from here. Urag. Hall of Diligence. Hear about Irvine, Vatkiss, apprentice, other apprentices. Interesting. I hope to learn much from you, Urag. Go shrub. Be nice to know, learn from a fellow orc as myself. His guest or conjuration. I just talked with him. Feralda, I met her. Dining hall. Travis Nelorian. That was the illusion she told me about. Orthon Erudite. Sergius Turianus Enchanter. Paulette Marin's Restoration. That's where most of the professors stay. I wish to keep my distance from this. That con. They've already changed it. Yagmal Galma, apprentice. That me. My room has a name now. As does the others. And we have here interesting book to read later. It's this Celestial Night Events. Meteor shower. Interesting. That's new. Gloves. That would come in handy. Mountain flowers and ectoplasm. Vampire dust. Void salts. Chest to store things. Student handbook. Uthworth the Unliving. Definitely take a look at that later. But for now, time for me to have some quiet. Pray to Magnus. And now let us sleep. For more than 1 hour. Let's get him a good night's sleep. He's had a busy day. Getting robbed, getting his clothes back, making the trek all the way from near Markarth there by way of Solitude. Well, time now. We need to go meet the others. This place called Sawthall. They've given me a map. It's down here. Not too far a journey. Let's make our way there. Office hours. Cleanliness and safety. Concerning practical jokes. Forging facilities. Visibility and the law. Concerning my ingots. Bucket. Hammer. Charcoal. Concerning conjuration. Concerning my ingots. Various messages we will take care of later. Must meet the professor. He thinks lessons in the field as important as in the Hall of Elements. Must hurry. All right. Presumes to go this way. On left. Oh, that left. Right. All right. Impressive. Whatever it means, whatever it is, this must be where the Jarl, as they like to call them here, must live. That's not where I seek to go. Let's try again. This must be not right path. Must be another way. Perhaps here. Ah. this would be direction I need to go. Whoa. If memory serves correct, that would be Azura. One of the Daedric gods. The ones the Dark Elves, the Dunmer, prefer to serve. Look at this area. Let me get something ready. Let's get some help. Well, that useful already. Let's be one tough wolf or a glitch. Oh, it's caught in a trap. And there's no way for me to set it free from it. It said follow the stone cairns, these stacks that the Nords like to make. It's supposed to be in this valley here among the mountains of ice. It's like they have other astronauts to guard. People working, people digging. Quite the impressive find. It's like everyone else is waiting. Sorry to be late, Master Tolfdir.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
Yeah, we will step inside. But we will do that next week. As we will conclude episode 1 of Touched by Magnus. Hope you've all enjoyed the story so far. Need Rogvir. Let's go ahead and save things out here. Hope you've enjoyed the beginning of our first adventure here so far with this character. I'm still experimenting with the voice, trying to get it exactly where I want it. I wanted to kind of have the same vocals as the orcs that they voice actor that they do here, but distinct enough, but I don't want it to be a low voiced Goofy, if you know what if you know what I mean. I want you, because this guy's going to be a intelligent creature and all that, so trying to do some good balance there. So I hope you've enjoyed so far, as we're going to be going through a lot of the magic and Daedric stuff here with this character, as opposed to previous character where we just kind of went all over Skyrim doing various things. Stuff like this one's going to be a little bit more specific, and you'll see what his goals end up being as we go. So hope you enjoyed that. So streaming schedule the rest of the week, you can catch me tomorrow night here on this same channel at 8 p.m. for Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K22 universe, where a number of DMs, GMs, and RPG players from across the Twitch universe compete in a ring that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. We're working our way towards our next premium live event, which is Melee Madness, our version of the WWE Royal Rumble. The men's and women's winners of each of those matches will all get a title shot at Dice Mania, the big event of the year. But that is still up and coming and all that. So we will do that. Like, it wasn't that whole edgy or gravelly that is usually done. Also, the mic picked it up real well. Good, and helped boost that rage. I'm glad that I've been doing some over the past few months or so, doing some different settings and all that. So, and plus being vocally of singing a bass baritone, I can do that low range fairly easily and all that. So I'm glad you like it, Kurt, which I'll keep working on it and trying to perfect it as we go. So Grappler's Keep will be tomorrow night, as we have a number of big rivalries going on there. Saturday, you can catch me on Wandering DM's channel at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Adjust your time zones accordingly for Scion, Birth of the New Gods, where our now demigod characters are slowly taking on our enemies, our nemesis, nemesi. I never am sure which is the right way to say that. Nemesis plural. We've taken out one, and we'll probably be running into several more as we adventure next week. And then you can catch me here Monday nights with my daughter Bonnie as we do Family Night at the Emporium. We're currently working through Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, or as we now call it, the further adventures of Mouse Droid, since we now have the Mouse Droid in our possession, as we're going through the free play sections of all of the game to try to gather up as many of the bricks and characters and other things as we can. And then next Tuesday, you'll catch us here with episode 2 of Touched by Magnus. So, I hope you enjoy all that. Let's go see who we can do a raid on. We're not going to raid Critical Role. They're doing their showing of their animation stuff. Meji is on. Our Nexus, Moravia, Great Padinsky is on. Yeah. Lindy, oh, that's right. On Laugh with Lindy, they're every other week now, so we can't not going to be able to raid them. So let's go ahead and give Meji a raid. He's someone I've been following and learning quite a bit on as far as doing Skyrim streams and stuff like that. Unlike me, I do perma life. I do the role play stories and all that. He's permadeath, where they create the characters and they go as long as they can until they either complete all the tasks or the character gets killed. So let's go ahead and do a raid on Midge. We haven't done him for a while. I learned how to spell here. It's just straight out. Yeah, straight out there. So we'll go ahead and start the raid here. Like the stuff that you've been seeing here, feel free to join us on Discord. The link is there in fact, they're just showing up right now in chat. You can go on there, whether it's WWE, Grapplers Keep kind of stuff about this character, Skyrim in general, or if you want to talk Mouse Droid or other things, Lego Star Wars and all that, or the other things in general. We do have one special section there called the Prayer Closet. We believe in the power of prayer in this household. We believe it is real. We believe it is powerful. We believe it is effective, and it works. If you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there in the section that we call the Prayer Closet, and we in this household will be praying for you. If we'd rather not say what it is, and we can understand that, then let's use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is, you know what it is, we don't know what it is, but we don't have to know. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we will be praying for you just as hard as if we knew exactly what it was. So feel free to do that. So let's go ahead and do our raid of Meji. Hope you all have a good... Oh, Meji's raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time, so we can't do Meji. So let's find someone else to raid. I'm looking here. Alrighty. Alrighty, PB is up. Sure, let's go ahead and raid there. What's her? Let's see. Is it same as your screen name there on your on your streams there, Rex? I want to make sure I get the spelling right. PB plays inside. There she is. Yeah. PB plays inside. Let's go ahead and raid her as soon as I learned how to spell. All right, let's go ahead and raid her. It's going to let us in. So we're going to get this raid going. So until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
This has been a Diet Water